This is the on the road presented to you by Sports Management. I'm here live at the Mississippi College, home of the new arena football team of the AIFL Mississippi Raiders, coming to Jackson, Mississippi to play some indoor football. So if you're in the Jackson metro area, definitely stop by to come take a look at some football, some Mississippi football, Mississippi indoor. It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of excitement. Indoor football is very bad. So again, I'm here live at the Mississippi Raiders football. Today, with me joining. His name is Mr. Kevin Oregon. How you doing, Mr. Oregon?
I'm doing great. Fantastic. What's your stuff?
Well, first of all, let me say, Mississippi. I know coming in. So share with who are you, where you're from, what your position, what you're looking to do here in Mississippi Raiders.
Yeah, so I'm from the city of Pittsburgh, out of Pennsylvania. Born and raised there. Had a 14-hour trip out here. Excited to be here in Jackson, Mississippi. I do play wide receiver here. A veteran guy, which I do have 6 years in arena football so far, and really excited to meet new guys. There's a lot of new faces for me, so getting to know the guys has been great. I'm really looking to bring veteran leadership to the team. Experience and just take a leadership role and whatever the team's for me. That's exactly what I'll do. I'm definitely looking forward to making history and being a part of history. It's a lot of great things we got going on here.
Well, like I said, I know you had a 14-hour drive here from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Take the plane or fly, or you looking at say, hey, sightseeing. It's good to sightsee.
Right.
So, let me ask you this: what are your thoughts of Jackson so far since you've been in?
It's really homey. For me, it's not too much different than Pittsburgh, other than we got big downtown area. We got a lot of bridges back home. Rivers and things like that. So it's different, but I like it. It's laid back in a lot of areas. I haven't been everywhere yet, but it's been great meeting some of the people out in the community so far. So I haven't been to just yet.
Well, what are your thoughts of the Mississippi Mr. bring in Raiders here in Jackson? Thought about the Raiders out from Pittsburgh. You're still a fan or Eagles fan?
I'd say neither. I never really had a specific team, to be honest, that I was a favorite of. I think for me it was more players. I love certain players on certain teams, so I've been a player fan, and an NFL fan. But yeah, as far as Mr. Jimmy and what he has going on, I think it's amazing, and coming from a few different arena teams and experiencing some other different scenarios there. The management is second to none, and what I love about it is it's so family oriented. And Coach Harris, man, he's a tough guy, but he has a big heart as well, and that's something I love about them. Is, beyond football, they care about you here, and that same thing goes for Mr. Germany and his wife. So I'm excited to be a part of the new family and what they got going on here.
Yeah, you attended what's it, Cal? You said Cal of PA. Cal.
Right.
How was that transition? Coming from outdoor football to indoor football, how was the transition for you?
Yeah, that was tough. So from outdoor to indoor, a lot of people don't understand. Players don't understand the transition. Of course, receiver to route different routes and the responsibility um, like that. So um, it can be challenging in this profession. Can be very anyone.
Well, with that, receiver, like myself, how do you think that would help you with? How has it changed with your routes? Because everything is quick. You got a man in motion, and as soon as he gets to going, he's going.
Yeah.
How is that transition for you?
I think it benefits me. I'm a bigger receiver, so you know the routes in arena, like you said, is so quick and everything's one step. Everything's there's really not too much breaking down in arena football. So getting in and out of your breaks quick, getting your head around quick, expecting the ball quicker. Your hand-eye coordination, it has to be on point in arena football. Those are smaller. So yeah, that's helped me a lot. And even when I go back outdoor, if I'm training, just outdoor routes, it's helped me get in and out of my breaks a lot quicker, I would say, if there's any improvement there.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Now, how does your training go when, like I said, the training is different compared to indoor to outdoor football?
Right.
The training different for you, what you've been in, when you said you're veteran and arena.
Right.
How is that training? Do you feel that your training is tougher now compared to how it was on outdoor football, or it's easier now compared to how it was on outdoor football?
I would say it's somewhat the same. I think the drills that you do are different. As a receiver, there's not going to be what you see on Instagram. A lot of those guys, that's very common right now. Just, the way receivers are training nowadays outdoor. For me, it's like I said, everything training wise has to translate to, for me, the arena game. In a way of everything's quick, everything's fast. Not too much breaking down, and running a lot of arena routes. In my training regimen in the off season.
Well, you're playing with a new quarterback. I know if you look at a lot of chemistry,
Right.
I know you guys haven't really worked out yet, but so far, how's the relationship with the other receivers and your quarterback, the other split, the relationship so far? How's the relationship, the chemistry going thus far?
I think it's great. A lot of the guys that where we reside now, we're together. Most of the outstate guys. So, a few of the quarterbacks there, we got a chance to. It's important to have a rapport with your quarterback beyond the game, and so just to have a chance to get on, spend time with them, getting the playbook together, just talk X's and O's, things like that, and just kind of see eye to eye on things. Where's that? Where am I? That's really it until we can get on the field and put it all together.
How excited are you looking for practice today?
Oh, practice. I know it's going to be tough. Coach Harris has made it a point. He's going to work us hard, and as he should. I don't know if anybody's too excited about what might be coming that first one, but I believe we can handle it. I know Coach Harris is doing everything he can to put us in the best position to be in the best shape and be ready to go come March 26th.
So how excited are you for this upcoming season? I know this is, like I said, it's a new team for you. Different organization, like
right.
Things are a little different. How excited are you looking for this upcoming season?
I'm really excited. What I love is, like I said again, with Mr. Germany and his wife, the things they're getting involved in, the TV deals and things like that. Their emphasis on getting involved in the community, making a change in the community. As players, the standard there, that's something I'm excited about. I'm really excited about getting into the community and, meeting the kids, meeting the fans, trying to make an impact there. But I'm excited about the season, the kickoff classic. That's got me real excited. So, yeah, I'm ready for that.
Well, Mr. Orban, before we let you go, is there anything that you want to share with fans? Because again, this is Jackson, Mississippi. The Mississippi Raiders are coming to the Mississippi Coliseum. Definitely check them out. March 26th is the kickoff classic. Definitely come down. Season tickets, MississippiRaiders.com is the website. You can find them on social media. The Mississippi Raiders on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Definitely take a look at them. Was there anything else that you want to share, Mr. Orban, before you're ready to go?
Yeah, definitely. Come March 26th, man. We are going to put on a show. I can guarantee that. We are all chomping at the bit, man. We're just ready, and we will be prepared. And I stand by that. Definitely come out and look for wins and look for a championship. Bring back to Jackson, Mississippi.
I appreciate the time, Mr. Orban, man. And we're definitely. I know I'm gonna be there. Definitely with you guys, cheering you guys on. I'll be somewhere in the arena here around here.
Yeah.
Cheering you guys on. Wish you guys well. Appreciate the time.
Thank you for having.
With Bernard Moore III, presented to you by Moore Sports Management. I'm here at the Mississippi home of the Mississippi Raiders AIFL Arena football team. This upcoming season, March 26th for the Classic. We're going to have a lot of a player here with me as well from the great city of Jackson, Mississippi. So he is at home right now, as you can say. Mr. Joseph Gary, defensive end for the Mississippi Raiders. How you doing there, Mr. Gary?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Wonderful. So you just right around the corner down the street from the place. So you should be the face of the Mississippi Raiders. And this your hometown.
Yes, sir.
Are you the only one from Jackson on the roster that you know of?
We have two guys. Marvin Dixon. He attended Jackson High School with me. Played high school ball. He's here for trials as well to make the team. But yeah, he's here with me.
How excited were you when you heard that there was an indoor football team coming to Jackson? I know you enjoy playing football. I know you attended Merle, played for one of my former teammates, Coach Zach Beatty, over at Merle Mustangs, and then you attended Jack well. And so, how excited were you to hear the news of an indoor football team coming to Jackson?
Well, it was mine back home playing in front of family, friends. Once again, after so many years, I felt like it was a great opportunity for me, taking the next step, playing basketball at the time, semi-pro. I thought to switch over immediately and get back into football, something I love.
You're playing basketball, so you're gonna snag the quarterback, drop back the pass, you snag it up there like you're grabbing the rebound.
We coming for him. I'm a dunk him.
So, with you playing defensive end as well as basketball player, how can both of those sports relate together to what you're playing right now? Indoor football is just like playing basketball because the field is shorter. The dynamics of the field is a little different and it's quick. So how could your basketball skills relate to playing indoor football?
It's the way you handle your body, take care of your body. Really agility, speed, got the height, of course, 6'4". So I'm gonna make it hard for a quarterback to see over the line.
But offensive linemen, they probably stand by just a little bit taller than you too now. So
understand that. Really, like I say, technique and knowing where the ball at every minute, getting off your blocks, really just going all out.
So now, with you playing, again, using basketball, how important as an athlete, how is it important for other sports to play a part in your major sport? How can it all work together? How important is that?
Well, it's real important. Of course, you got to watch for injuries. Really, it's how you prepare yourself mentally, physically, on and off the field. It's just like basketball. Try to outscore the other team, hold them to less points as possible.
So with you being from Jackson and then playing this league here at the Coliseum, I know well this was kind of the time. The Mustangs, they resided here at this place in basketball. They played a number of championship games here, as well as they made it to the Big House. How excited is it for you to play here in front of family and friends? No, some individuals, they didn't have the opportunity to come out and see you play high school football or college football, but now they get the opportunity to see you play professional football. How excited are you about that?
Well, I'm pumped. It's amazing. Like I say, I want to thank God first and foremost for giving me the opportunity to be here. Because without him, it wouldn't be. But it's a great opportunity. I love to look out there in the stands and see you kids, family, friends, just cheering me on, cheering the team on. We want to get the whole city out, surrounding areas come out, support. But it's a great opportunity to give back, give my family and friends something to come out and look forward to, and watch me play, watch me succeed, and just know I'm doing something good and positive with my life, and I'm still out here following one of my dreams as a child.
Yeah, I know, like I said, you being back there. How are you? Have you went back to Merle and encouraged the current football team to always try to shoot for the best? And now, what you playing here, professional football? I know you probably, hopefully, definitely go back because you can say, hey, guys, really be supposed to pump up the Mississippi Raiders because hey, you're hometown hero. People looking at like to see hometown former student athletes to do well. So how excited you are to get pumping up the season ticket?
I'm pumped for it. I haven't made it over to Murray yet, believe me, I'm coming. I went down to Rankin County. I actually grew up at McLaurin High School. I saw one of my favorite teachers, Miss Christy Walker, and she showed me around the school, and I got to meet a couple of her students. And we're Mississippi Raiders are to come out to Rankin County school districts, Hines, talk with all the students, be role models, be that big brother that they never had. Give them something to look forward to, and give them a show when they come to the film to watch us play.
So you're looking for provide a source of entertainment. Are you going to do that celebration?
I got a couple of my sleeve. I'm off into the game. Yeah, definitely want to be there for my celebration.
So do you imagine you practice in the mirror? No, do you visualize? Don't say you got to visualize before you do it. Do you visualize yourself? No, getting a sack and then doing your dance, or getting a fumble, taking it back for a touchdown, or like I said, with your 6'4" body frame, getting the ball down into intercept the score.
Yeah, I think about all that. Human and just try to go give them all.
Well, again, we're here at the Mississippi Coliseum, home of Mississippi Raiders, indoor football team here in Jackson, Mississippi. It's great. Gary, before I let you go, what is what they will then also
A lot of football, electrifying, intensity, fast-paced sport, but also look for us to come to your community, birthday parties. We're here for you. I want to be there for you. They're being reached to us from office, get us to parties, events. Us we'll be there. Don't hesitate.
Again, Mr. Gary, I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look forward to the season. So get ready for some Mississippi Raiders football, Mississippi Coliseum. Be back with you guys soon. Again, welcome back to More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More Sports Management. Again, we're here at the Mississippi Coliseum, home of the Mississippi Raiders for the upcoming season of in football of the AIFL. Joining me today is the offensive lineman, center, guard, tackle. He just said he plays lineman. He's not sure exactly where he's going to be stationed, but I know he has a job to do. Here, got with me Mr. Chris Luke. How you doing there, Mr. Luke?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Mr. Luke, you played at D.I. Love as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did.
I know you stated that your career was cut a little short due to injuries. Do you mind sharing that? Or
Yeah, I was a walk-on actually at Jackson State. I came in after I did my community college. I got my associates from Hines Community College. Then I transferred into Jackson State. I went through the spring training with Jackson State football team. At the end of it, I kind of got a little injured, a little hurt here and there. I got kind of discouraged about playing football, so I kind of swayed from football altogether. I just kind of focused on academics.
okay, well, it's good. Education is very important.
Yes, sir.
Like we were just talking off air. Like I said, I wasn't able to play my freshman year when I enrolled in Jackson State, so I had to sit out academic reason. Then I was eligible my sophomore year because I had to sit out the whole calendar year. Then I was eligible my sophomore year. Walked on, had a medical, had to resign for medical reasons. And so, like I said, but I still had to get my degree.
Yes, sir.
That's very most important. Now, you're from Florence.
Yes, sir.
You attended Florence High.
Florence High, Florence Middle, Florence Elementary. I pretty much grew up. I was born in Meridian, but I say I'm from Florence because I pretty much grew up in Florence. I pretty much grew up around the Jackson metro area. So,
Okay. Well, how does it feel to have an opportunity to play? I know you said you played at Hines, played up under Coach Murphy, correct? Or
yes, sir.
how exciting was that?
It was.
Hold on, now, let me say Gene Murphy, not Doc. I'm talking about Gene Murphy.
Yeah, Gene Murphy. He was intense, but I mean, he was a really good coach while I was there. He knew what he was doing, so he was a really great coach for me, I think.
Now, I know Coach Murphy. He attempted to recruit me out of high school as well. I heard stories about Coach Murphy that kind of frightened me. That I didn't want to have to. Not saying that I didn't want to do the work. I just didn't want to have to go through it. But I even ran into Mighty Westside, ran into a brick wall. I went up to Jackson State and had to play for the late Coach Robert Hughes. So I thought I was running away from something, but still ran into something. Playing for Coach Murphy at Hines, how exciting was that? You walk into the building, the gym, you see all those pictures and all those championship trophies. Then you get on the field, you see the banners for the different teams. How exciting was that playing for Coach Murphy?
It was really exciting because I knew what he brought to the table. I knew what he could do. So it was really exciting to be able to have that chance to play for him. So.
Then you had the opportunity to transition on to Jackson. Who's your coach at Jackson State? Who was the coach during that time?
Coach Antonio Hughes.
Okay, Coach Tony Hughes.
Yeah, he was from Mississippi State. I think he was their recruiter. He recruited me. I was, like I said, I was a walk-on there. I think my first day or so on Jackson State's campus, I kind of walked in there unannounced and kind of shook his hand and told him who I was. And he was like, he asked me if I could snap a ball, which knowingly I couldn't, but I said, yes, I can snap a ball. And that day I went home and I started acting as a center because in high school I played tackle, tight end. I was never an inside lineman. So being going into Jackson State, I kind of had to readjust because I'd never played the center position, really.
I was going to ask you, after you left the office, did you go home and start practicing?
Oh, yeah.
Working on?
Oh, yeah. Immediately, I left campus, went straight home, did whatever homework I had to do, and then I started just snapping. It became a daily routine for me.
Now, like I said, we talked a little, saying that your career was cut short at Jackson due to some injuries. How excited were you when you heard the news of indoor professional football team was coming to Jackson?
I was really excited because I looked at that as a second chance to play the game that I felt that was taken away too early from me, I think. But yeah, I saw it as a good opportunity to step back into the game of football.
Right, so what are your expectations of it? Have you set expectations for yourself? I know the coaches have. Have you set expectations for yourself or what you're trying to accomplish here at this level, potentially even go up, or you said let me accomplish one step at a time?
I'm kind of taking it one step at a time. I do want to bring a championship back to the home crowd. Um, but as far as going to the next level, I would like to progress eventually, but that's all in God's timing.
Right, but and how excited are you to play here?
Oh,
In
I'm
front of
I'm
hometown
I'm
fans?
super excited to be playing in front of my hometown or home crowd. That way, all my friends, all my family can come in support. Being that it was in Hattiesburg last year, it was kind of hard for them to make that travel. But now that it's kind of more local to them, they'll be able to come more. So it's really exciting for me. And it's really exciting to make a change in the community. I think just giving the whole community something positive to look forward to on Saturday night. So
So they're gonna take 49 or they're gonna take hold on, what's the back road? I know it's a back road to take you right there by I think that's a middle school. Old Sour Road is turned to something.
yeah.
Are they gonna take 49 to go through all that construction and whatever to get to the Coliseum?
um, they'll probably tough it out on 49. Just because that's a kind of a known way to go. They don't want to get lost, so hopefully they'll take 49 and kind of tough it out with that construction.
Yeah, I know I've been going down 49 forever, going to Hattiesburg, going to Mobile, going to the coast, and they still doing the same construction.
It's the same thing year after year. It's just steadily, but it looks like they're improving on it. So hopefully they'll be done soon. But yeah, I drive it just about every day, so I know exactly what you mean.
What are your expectations of the team? I know they play with the Hattiesburg. What your expectations are for this year? We're going to win one more game than last year, or are we trying to take it all away?
I'm trying to go all the way with it. I'm trying to play the best ball we can play, but also win and also bring back a championship. I mean, this is our first year in the city, so what better way to have an inaugural season in the city to bring back a championship?
Chris in the city.
Yep.
So how excited are you playing to be able to have an opportunity to play at the Coliseum? I know you probably attended some horse shows, wrestling, monster truck concerts.
Oh,
But now you get to be on the stage, on the floor playing.
yeah. As growing up, I would come to like the WWE events that were here or the rodeos, but I've mostly been here for like the wrestling, the WWE. So it's exciting to be on the stage now as people come and watch me perform, watch me do my work on the field.
So are you looking forward to sitting down? I talked to Mr. Gary, he's from Jackson.
Mhm.
So are you guys, he played defense end, so you might be going up against each other in practice. So are you going to battle him out for the face of the Mississippi Raiders since it's here locally in your area?
Yeah, probably. Because I mean, that's a pretty big honor in my opinion, just to be the face of a team, just to be kind of people associate you with that team or that team with you. So it's pretty big deal, especially for the home crowd.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to share, Mr. Luke, with our followers and listeners?
Um, I mean, just tune in and enjoy the fastest show on turf.
So I think he's St. Louis, like the greatest show on wheel, the greatest show on turf, as they say. Now, welcome with me, Mr. Harrison, Welcome to Jackson, Mississippi, straight out of Mobile, Alabama. I know Keith Jackson, Alabama. I know
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
said
sir.
that about the Crimson
We
Tide.
hear it a lot. Roll Tide all day.
So you're Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How were you when it lost to Georgia?
It wasn't unexpected. Georgia came with a better game plan, and we had a lot of injuries. And
No, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Just because Alabama have a lot of injuries, Alabama fourth string running back probably can go to any other team in the SEC and start.
It's true.
Their depth is just so deep.
it's true,
It's
but
just-
you need those reps. You can get them reps, then it's come out there and just shine on the dime if you ain't getting them reps. Third, fourth wide receiver into the depth chart. Things happen.
Yeah, that's correct. Now, with you playing quarterback, like I said, you're going to work with your receiver because whoever it is, if he's the 15th player on the roster,
Oh, you got to.
he needs to be out there because, like I said, that good chemistry and timing, it all matters.
It does. You got to work with them because, I'm not from here. I don't know most of these guys, so we all got to build together. If we can't build together, then we can't do nothing. We can't win a football game, win the city, none of that.
Now, with you being a quarterback, like again, everybody that asks about a team, a lot of people ask me, I was associated with Jack State. I used to play. I played for semester and had to quit. Then I worked with the team as a equipment manager. So everybody always asks me, "How's the team? Oh, we're gonna do this. How's the quarterback?" What about the team? The quarterback. Quarterback doesn't just make the team. He is part of the team. He is a key component of the team. But the quarterback is not the team. So, with you saying that, how are you working along with the team?
But just go ahead and go on record. I'm not the team. I will never say I'm the team. I'm just a small little cog in this turning wheel here. But as far as working out with the team, I got two receivers in my room with me. We sit there, you hear us yelling the plays through the room to make sure we all get on the same page and sit down in the morning time, eat with the other guys in the other rooms, and just learn chemistry on everybody that comes tomorrow when we out there in the woods doing a real training tomorrow. We already know, some characteristics of everybody that we can help each other push through.
Now, with that, again, everybody, when a team wins, they look at the quarterback numbers. When a team loses, they say the quarterback didn't play well. Now, I'm often go Looney Tunes on you. Bugs Bunny, he snapped the ball to himself. He did back and throw it up in there, catch it and score a touchdown himself. Then he back on defense side. So do you think you can do that? You can play Bugs Bunny?
I would never try to be Bugs Bunny. Never. I trust these guys in here, and the things I've been seeing with a lot of them, you can't beat it. If you can't have what we got in here, it started with a great foundation. We're just gonna build it up from here.
Now, I know you have offense, you have defense. Offense has that mean, defense has that mean. How well are you working with the defense? Because sometimes you can tell the defense, hey, I need the ball back because I'm ready to score again. I'm having fun, so I need y'all to give me the ball back. Or defense say, hey man, you ain't gotta worry about touching the field because we're gonna score. How well are you working with the defense?
Well, it works kind of in my favor because I play both ways. So I can go to the defensive guys like, hey, we need to get this ball back so we can put points on the board, or hey, y'all do your thing so we can run this score up. So it kind of works. I can go in both rooms and sit down and watch this film and then have to sit down in the other room and watch their film. So it works.
But how excited are you looking for the kickoff classes?
I'm excited. I'm very, very appreciative of being a part of something new and just to help build up Jackson and all this good stuff. So it's just a blessing to me, At one point, I was ready to stop playing football, and I got that call, and it's been up there since. So
what you saying that? Why were you trying to give up playing football?
It wasn't necessarily trying. It was just, I also coach football and basketball, so it's like I had so much other stuff going on, and then I got blessed to come to the Raiders tryout, and it's been an amazing experience so far. So.
All right, with that, how has the German family, because it seems like they're family oriented. How's the German family been treating you since you come back for the workout? You made it through workouts, and now you're looking forward to playing.
That might as well be my second mom because I don't know what it is. Like she gives you that motherly vibe that I'm gonna get the best out of you, or we not gonna have it. And Mr. Jeremy, like he's just a solid man, and Coach Harris is he a different type of coach, but I like it. Like that West Coast down south kind of thing he got going on. I like it, and it works. He's up front, and everybody there. Mr. Chico, it's all family. Like it's very family oriented. Like if you can't be a part of this family, then something wrong.
Yeah. Now, with that being said, so what are your expectations for this upcoming season?
For us to do our best. I can sit here and throw out, I want to be 10-0, I want to be 12-0, I want to do this. As long as we do our best, we'll succeed in the end. So I'm.
What are you shooting for? You shooting for a perfect season to hold the championship, to thrust the championship trophy at the end of the season, or you saying you just gonna take one step at a time?
We're gonna take a game for game. I mean, I can always say, I want to have the perfect season, holding the trophy at the end, but let's just be honest with it. Some things like never happen. Some things might fall through the cracks. We all humans. But taking it game by game, I can get a little. Well, not I. The team can control that a little bit better game by game than first game. We're trying to put all 12 games on our back. It can't do that. Let's take it game for game. And
So how excited are you looking forward to this kickoff classes on March 26th?
oh, I'm ready for it. These guys they come down here with some real talent, but in family, two different things. We got a whole lot of talent. They just down here with talent.
What are your expectations of the fans supporting the world that you want to tell? You got a PSA for the fans.
Okay.
What do you want to say, fans, to them to buy into the Mississippi Raiders, to buy into the quarterback led by Mr. Edward Harrison? Because they said the quarterback, they're going to have to buy anybody else, but they want to know about the quarterback. So what does the QB1 or QB2 have to say to the city of Jackson or the fans of the Mississippi Raiders to get them to come on and buy in?
All I can ask y'all to do right here in this great city of Jackson, old city, is come out and support us. Like, believe in us. We here to believe in y'all, so come and believe in us. We can't do it by ourselves, but if we do it together, we can grow together. And that's pretty much all I got.
Mr. Harrison, I appreciate your time, man. Definitely
Thank you.
looking forward to it. Definitely, I'll be somewhere in the stand.
Sir, yes, sir. Okay, sir.